Now, coming to the new concept that is called velocity. Now, look for it. What is velocity? In my previous class, I have just discussed with you people that velocity is nothing but it is a sum of speed with direction. Means if I'll add direction with the speed, what it forms? Velocity. For example, for example, let it be speed is given, the example which we have taken, let it be 5 kilometer per hour. And let me tell you, in the previous video, we haven't actually discussed or we missed that these are exactly the units of speed. Okay. The speed can be in meter per second as well. But with the second, meter will come always. And with hour, kilometer will come always. We will pay attention to this particular part later on. But this is exactly the SI unit of speed. So remember. Now, this 5 kilometer per hour, this is supposed to be the speed. When I am adding direction into it, that is towards west, let it be, what it changes into? Velocity. So the only difference between speed and velocity is when you add direction and speed, it forms velocity. So this is what. Now coming to the formula of velocity. Now velocity is defined as, let me compare it with speed first. Speed was defined as distance traveled per unit time. So let me compare it. Now velocity. Velocity is having a particular direction. So can I write that is the distance traveled in a given direction, in a particular direction per unit time taken. So this is supposed to be, because we want velocity with direction. So that can be possible because time, we can't give any direction to time. But can we give direction to this distance traveled? So now, if you remember, distance, if you remember, distance in a particular direction is defined as displacement. That is known as displacement. So can I change this particular distance traveled in a particular direction by the term displacement? So let it be velocity is equals to, if at the place of distance traveled I'm going to write displacement per unit time. So this is exactly the formula which we want for velocity. Understood? So what is velocity? So velocity of a body is the distance traveled by it in a particular direction in a given time, or it is simply defined as displacement per unit time. Now we know displacement is defined in meters and time is defined in seconds. Then the unit of velocity is meter per second, which is supposed to be the SI unit of velocity. Is it clear? I hope the things are totally clear to the kids around.